The format of information may indicate how appropriate a resource is for inclusion in your research project. For example, is it a peer-reviewed journal article, an industry report, an unsighted political blog? According to an ongoing multi-year study examining how students determine the credibility of digital information, students of the Google generation were found to be format agnostic. They showed little notice of information containers or formats, such as reports, books, book chapters, encyclopedia entries, etc., and subsequently, little concern for the context that these formats might provide. While students may not notice or care, the format of information and a diversity of resources is important. Consider the type of resource that you have found and ask yourself, what is this resource? An authoritative scholarly article, or a less academically reliable resource such as an opinion piece from a newspaper? Think about how the format might change your thinking about the information or facts and data that the resource presents. Sometimes these format distinctions are subtle. For example, consider the official website of your local newspaper versus the blog or opinion site tied to that publication. At first glance, they may seem comparable, but the opinion site or blog offers far less editorial oversight and therefore less reliable resources for research. While all this talk of format considerations might make you think that the only acceptable resource for academic research are peer-reviewed scholarly articles, you'd be wrong. Many research topics require non-scholarly resources, and you should avoid journal article fixation. For example, a law student might reference conference proceedings in order to include the most up-to-date information for an ongoing legal situation. And finally, your professor may simply request a variety of resources as a requirement for your assignment. While some offer specific suggestions, others may simply ask for a variety of scholarly and non-scholarly resources. Knowing how to recognize these types of information and how to negotiate the reliability of online information can help meet these requirements. While some resources may seem instinctively better than others in terms of your research as a student, keep in mind that context is key. Take the official newspaper site versus their associated blog that we mentioned earlier. You might prefer a newspaper article detailing a scientific advancement for a paper in your biology course. But if you're a communications major researching opinions in journalism, you might find the blog resource very useful. Just remember that you're looking for the best possible resource of information based on the context of your research question. So don't be too fixated on one type or format in your research efforts.